What's up? My name is Joshua Mitchell with Team Havoc, and I'm here to show you my deck profile for the agents. Start with 2 Arc Lord Christia, Boss Monster, special summons when there's 4 fairies in the grave, get 1 fairy back to your hand. Neither you or your opponent can special summon, but you don't need to when you have a 28 meter on the field anyway. 3 Master Hyperion. Very easy to summon. You remove an agent from your hand, deck, or grave.
Why 3 though?
It's pretty consistent. It's very easy to summon, and like if you have to, if it's a must, you can sacrifice for it. There's no special summoning conditions. So, also, if there's a light fairy monster in your grave, you remove it from play, pop a card on the field. 2 Birdmen, because you can special summon him by taking 1 of your monsters on the field and returning it to your hand. Like let's say,
what do you usually use for combo with that?
I usually combo it with Shine Ball and Venus. That way I can go into quick Stardust and then got you right after. 2900 Stardust. Pretty hard to jump over. 1 Honest. No, always have to have an Honest in every light deck because he's a boss. Honest with Christia. You have Honest in your grave. You summon Christia. Bring Honest back to your hand.
Yeah.
If they can jump over Christia, drop Honest. 2 T-King. Now, people normally don't run T-King. Instead, they run Herald of Orange Light. But I like T-King a little better. It's just my personal opinion. He does kind of go against your deck, but you don't use Earth while T-King's on the field.
Especially nowadays, a lot of people, what do you call this, gets shut down by T-King, goes searching, stops searching.
Yeah.
And especially summoning.
He stops a lot of plays, and he can negate like synchros, so he's great. 2 Venus. 2 is enough, only because Earth gets Venus to your hand very fast, and when you're running 3 Earth, you don't have to worry about it. 3 Shine Balls, because anything less than 3, and you shouldn't run Venus. 3 Earth. I love her. Earth gets Venus to your hand, and she's a tuner. She's perfect. I love her. And then you got your Gorus, Tragoedia. You should have 1 of these, at least 1 Tragoedia and 1 Gorus in every deck. I don't care what deck it is, from Agents to Lightsworn.
Well, why do you run Gorz though? I mean, Tragoedia.
Well, the reason I run Tragoedia is because he's another easy sync, and you can just sit on him. You can special summon him from your hand and just sit on him all day. Toss monsters from your hand to the grave to take your opponent's monsters, and just sit on him all day.
Thing is though, don't you need a lot good hand control for that?
You do, and this deck doesn't seem like it has much hand control, but you don't play your cards very fast with this deck because you search a lot and you add cards from your deck to your hand.
Alright.
Then we're gonna go in with the spells. 1 Monster Reborn, staple. Mind Control, because you get Earth on the field a lot. Take your opponent's monster, sync with it. Book of Moon, Protect, and it's a staple to me. It's not a staple to most people though, but it's okay. I like it. Dark Hole, staple. Heavy, staple. 2 MSTs, because this deck is all about field control. You want to dominate the field with this deck.
But don't you think it's a bit too much with Heavy Storm and 2 MST? Like,
No.
did you ever consider taking out Heavy Storm?
Well, no, only because with Heavy Storm and MST, you get rid of the backfield, and then with Master Hyperion, you get rid of the monsters, attack directly.
Yeah.
2 Pot of Duality. I like it. It gets your cards to your hands faster. If you need a quick Earth or a quick Venus, this is the way to do it.
Well, what if you don't get Venus out? Or what if you don't search out for Venus for that? It's still...
It's still pretty good, because that's why I also run like Trag and Gorus. You can get them to your hand just in case you need a little extra backup while you're trying to get Earth or Venus.
Yeah, they're trying to set up, yeah.
And then then I'm gonna run my traps. 2 Call of the Haunted. Sometimes I take out 1 because 2 sometimes is too much, and I'll take out 1 for cards from the sky. Pitch a fairy, draw 2 cards. Gives you more hand control. One trap does shoot. Broken card. If your opponent has 4 or more monsters in their 4 or more cards in their hand, you look at their hand, study their hand, and then you get one of their monsters, send it back to the deck. They do not draw. They do not draw. It's a very broken card. I love it. Compose, because I like it. That's really the only reason. It's just because I like it.
Well, a lot of people have been running Compose in this format.
Yeah, it's also very good against synchros because people like to bring out Stardust, like to bring out Trish, like to bring out Brio, put it back in their hand, and then summon your monsters on the field, attack. Torrential, stable. Mirror Force, stable. Solemn, stable. 2 warnings because
Stops pretty much any summon.
it stops everything.
Yeah.
It's a great card. You wanna save them until you get something that you don't feel like dealing with. Like if your opponent targets Trishula to summon, warning it. And 2 bottomless, because if you have Earth or Venus on the field, your opponent wants to jump it. They want to get rid of it as fast as they can. Bottomless their monsters. For my extra deck, 2 Gashi. I go into Gashi a lot with this deck. It's very easy to do. Double Gashi. Sometimes I have 2 Gashis on the field and just sit on them. It makes my Venus 2,400 attack. Ridiculous. Number 17, for those rare occasions where you will have 2 Venuses on the field, or a Venus and then your opponent has a level 3 monster, you can take it with Mind Control, go into Leviathan. Utopia, he rarely comes out, but when he does work. It's another one of those mind control things. You have to have T-King on the field.
Take their Tengu.
Then we go for Armory Arm. Armory Arm comes out with a Shine Ball and a Earth. It's very good. It's just a very good card. You can equip it to anything in your deck and do more damage.
Equip it to Reaper. Worst case scenario.
Catastor stops your opponent's monsters from attacking. People do not want to deal with Catastor. Everyone should have at least one in every deck.
I don't even use one.
Iron Chain, situational. I like them. Don't use them against Light Swarms, but other stuff, drop them every time.
Yeah.
Besides, he's a level 6, 2,500 monster. It's really good. Then we have Brio. Brio is a staple. Run Brio in every deck. Black Rose, staple. Archfiend for when I have 7, when I can sync for 7, but I don't want to bring out Black Rose because I don't want to blow up the field. Archfiend is a great beater. Red Drag, beater.
Yeah, it also kills defenses and kills Spirit Reaper.
It does.
I hate Spirit
runs over
Reaper.
Spirit Reaper, Marshmallow, everything. Colossal. Colossal's one of those situational type of cards. When you need him, summon him, he will do you justice. He'll be good. 2 Stardust. Because Stardust is my favorite synchro monster. Run 2. And last, Mistworm. I run Mistworm over Trishula because with Mistworm, I go for the direct attack. I like to finish my opponent as fast as possible. Trishula messes up plays really good. She's great for it. But I just like Mistworm. That was Team Havoc. This is my deck profile for Agents. Peace.